Hello everybody and welcome to Hytale. As you all may have been curious the last little bit, seeing all kinds of stuff about Hytale like I have. Didn't know much about it, just know that it's been in development since 2015. So yeah, it's quite a long time. I know the group that was creating it got bought out by Riot, and then Riot was going to unfortunately cancel the game, and the original creator got to buy the rights back. So it's pretty unprecedented as far as it goes with how gaming companies work nowadays. Usually they're all pretty soulless. So yeah, so this is good news. Will it be better than Minecraft? I personally don't think so. Think if anything, it'll just breathe some fresh air into this genre, and I am very excited to see what it contains. As of now, there's not much going on. I know there's mini games planned, will be available at a future date. Of course, there's servers. You can join people's servers, all kinds of avatar creation. So far, this is what I've thrown together for my short time of playing this. I've only had it for a few days now, so from what I've seen, I've enjoyed quite a bit of it. But let's go ahead and jump in my world here. Ooh, swampy. Yeah, I forgot I was doing a little bit of exploring last time I was in this world. Let me go back to my house. If I can remember which direction it is. Oh yeah, this way. I'm going the wrong way. So it's pretty cool. We've got quite a few diverse biomes. Lots and lots of just crazy generated items. The trees look absolutely wild in this game. All kinds of monsters, creatures, critters. Many things that want to harm you. But the combat is so much better than Minecraft, I've got to say. That's definitely one of the things that breathes some new life into this genre. And I know a lot of people say, well, this is just another Minecraft copy. And yeah, it sort of is. I mean, it literally was created from Minecraft. But hopefully with its creator and the new team, I think the original creator signed on like 30 new developers. So hopefully they'll be able to fledge this out. And yeah, I really can't wait to see what comes of this game. Oh, look, there's a little baby horse. And a big horse. So horses can be mounted, you can ride them, but you cannot tame them just yet. Oh, there's wolves, which sucks. You kind of have to just keep them nearby and corral them, or they'll just wander away, which is okay. I mean, at least you can ride them. Guess the solution to this would be just keep some fences on you at all times. Oh yeah, I went right by my house. Whoop. So here you can see I spawned in like a plains area, very wide open. And here's my house. Oh, goodbye, horse. So it's pretty simple. I'm just kind of throwing it together. I've been playing with a lot of the building mechanics. It's pretty neat. I know there's a lot more you can do with the building system in this game. It's still, I wouldn't say very limited, but I mean, there's all kinds of different decor. You can change the styles of blocks depending on wood, stone. I haven't built with everything yet, but just from what I've found so far. Crafting system is a lot different now. Instead of just a couple, like a furnace and a workbench, you have all different kinds of workbenches. Got armorer's workbench. Here's a salvager's workbench, so you can salvage items. You got your regular workbench, which is what you start out with. You got a builder's workbench, campfire, bed, of course, which for some reason my bed is bugged out whenever I die. It doesn't let me spawn. It says something is in the way of it, but As you can see, nothing is in the way, and I can lay in it. So I don't know what the problem is there, but it's still very, very early access, so can't knock it too much. Out here we got the Arcanist workbench, we got the tanning rack, got the blacksmith's anvil, chef stove, farmer's workbench. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of content so far. I know it is very early. Supposedly whenever they got it back from Riot had been working on the game for a few years, but whenever they acquired it, they had to go back to an old update. I guess they couldn't use what Riot had done to the game so far. So yeah, but I mean it's definitely in a playable state. I mean there's a lot to do, a lot to explore. I mean I've been playing it for 3 days now, and I haven't explored all that much. I've been down here. There's Badlands and desert down here. I've been a little ways farther to the left, but it's all just more woodland. I haven't found a snowy biome yet. But as you can see on the map here, there's all kinds of just NPC built just villages, whether it be enemy bases or friendly villages. I can't remember what the friendly NPCs are called. And of course you got like the main hub, the Forgotten Temple Gateway. You'll find multiple of these. I know whenever I traveled way over here to the left, I found one. As you can see, I died over here exploring. But there is another one over here, so I'm guessing there's multiple of them scattered about the world. But that takes you to the main hub world. There's not much to do there yet. There's 2 traders. One is still a work in progress, and the other one you can actually trade different. You get different kinds of essence from different enemies that you kill. So there's one you can trade essence for items to that trader. And then I think throughout the world there's other NPCs that you can find and trade with, but once again I'm not entirely sure. I think my favorite draw to the game so far is the cave systems. Cave systems are a lot more lively and fledged out. I know Minecraft over the last few years have really overhauled their cave systems, and it is very fun to explore, don't get me wrong, but just the way that they've done it in Hytale is it's something special in its own. You can find these like mining camps. This has been my main go-to for exploring caves. It offers you the easiest way to get in, and there's all kinds of materials that you can break down here and use. So that's a good thing to look for to start out with. You can get all kinds of wood and stuff, and then there's all kinds of crates with items in them. So you never know what you'll find, but all kinds of good stuff to start out with. Oh, spider. Better switch to the daggers. Would say so far the daggers are the most fun combat in the game. That's another neat thing with the game, though. You have different move sets for different weapons. You have an ultimate ability with weapons that you can it'll charge up the more hits you make on an enemy, and then you can use that ultimate for a bigger attack. Then my favorite thing that I wish they didn't take away from Minecraft is you can actually block with swords and stuff now, so you don't have to have a shield to block. Which, why they took that out of Minecraft, I have no idea. That's one thing that's kind of infuriated me with the newer versions of Minecraft, but I've got to say, I'm very glad to see that come back. So as you can see here, this is a very deep pit. So way down there is kind of like the lower levels, like getting close to bedrock in Minecraft. So you have lava. There's all kinds of very dangerous enemies down there. And I try not to explore down there too much. I've got it set to where I don't lose any loot when I die. I know it's very silly, but I'm a father and I have a full-time job, so it sucks spending many hours and losing loot, and so I'm just kind of taking it easy, starting out, just getting familiar with the game. Over here we got some copper. So copper is like the first mineral that you'll start out with. I know it's the one you'll find up in the upper levels of cave systems and stuff. It's the most common. So far, I have found tons of copper, a lot of iron, and some mithril. That was the last thing. I found some mithril and some, or not mithril, thorium. Mithril is the highest level metal that you can find, and it is not yet in the game, I don't think. I know the armor's in the game, but I think you can only access it through commands and in creative mode. But thorium's kind of up there. I guess it's a level 3. So you have copper, you have iron, thorium, then you have cobalt, and then adamantite, and then I think there's one more before mithril. I'm not sure, but thorium is the farthest that I've found so far. Oh boy. This cave got busy all of a sudden. A skeleton mage here. And he just disappeared. So these are very similar to the abandoned mine shafts that you find in Minecraft, albeit a lot more fledged out, detailed. I mean, you just have so many little nooks and crannies, and it's very, very interesting exploring. Take that wood too. Oh, broke that. That's another weird thing down here. I don't know if it's a mechanic or if it's just glitches, but when you interact with certain objects, like these wood structures that are built and stuff, sometimes they'll just randomly collapse. I don't know why. I've noticed placing torches and stuff, it'll do that from time to time. Maybe it's a mechanic. If it is, it's pretty neat, but if not, oh well. I mean, it works either way. I, for one, think it's pretty cool, because I mean, if you're exploring a cave system and it starts collapsing around you, then that adds another level of excitement to things. Obviously, it can ruin people's days, but there are many things in these caves that can ruin your day besides falling objects. Ooh, spooky. A floating chest over here. Yeah, the movement in this game is a lot smoother. You can now you can vault, so you can sprint and just pretty much auto vault. And I know there's mods and stuff that can do the same thing in Minecraft, but and I'm sure that's what a lot of people say about this game. Oh, it's just modded Minecraft, and yeah, I mean they're right, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's just, I feel like they've got a lot more planned with this and just fledged out. And I, for one, am all for an experience if you don't have to mod it. I mean, I love modded Minecraft. I mean, I've heavily modded Minecraft over the years. But at the end of the day, it's nice to just be able to boot it up, not have to tweak with anything, and just play. Alright, so let me see if I can find a way out of here. I've already got tons of copper and iron. I don't know. Ooh, is that gold? No, yellow crystal shards. Get out of here, rat. Ratity rat. So I've already got plenty of copper and iron. I don't know why I keep mining it. I really need medium leather. So medium leather you get from a lot of the predators that you come across, like the wolves we saw earlier. You get light leather from small creatures like the rats here. all the rabbits you find. There's squirrels, foxes, boars, and then you find other bigger creatures like buffaloes, bears, stuff like that. Leather plays a huge part in a lot of the things that you craft, especially once you start going up above copper. Copper is definitely the cheapest to craft with, and what a majority of players will use starting out. Hello, little skelly. And you got goblins, got all kinds of new mobs. The rats are probably the most annoying. Ooh. Oh, this is new. Haven't found a coffin yet. Oh, that was disappointing. Some linen scrap, some bone, but I'm not stepping in those spikes. Oh, we got another coffin. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Overgrown temple chest. So is this considered a overgrown temple? Maybe? Yeah? Remnants of a temple, looks like. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, like I said earlier, I really like these old mining camps because it makes it a lot easier getting in and out. A lot less digging you have to do. Which of course you can find all kinds of cave openings scattered throughout the world. And just like in Minecraft, it's very easy to get lost, but these make it a little bit easier to find your way back. Alright, so I'm out of the caves. Next on the agenda is finding some medium leather. So let me go catch my handy dandy steed. Get back here. Alright, now let's go look for some predators. So the wolves are kind of sparingly. I haven't found a spot where they constantly spawn near my house. I know they spawn near my house. Then there are some like saber-toothed tigers out in the desert. I know you can collect from them. Here's a little NPC village. Oh, there's a grizzly bear. Don't want to piss off the grizzly bear. Yeah, here's a little NPC village. Will they help me fight the bear? No. Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you? Yeah, so here's one of the traders you can trade with. Rootling Merchant. So yeah, you can get Essence of Life, and you can trade stuff. It's very simple stuff so far, but it's pretty neat. I like that they'll have villages and stuff you can come to, which I know in Minecraft they have villages, villagers, yada yada, same stuff. But once again, I don't know, it just feels a bit fresher. Got all kinds of void creatures. There's a lot of creatures that come out at night. Very mean, very glowy, and I know they have void in front of their name, so I avoid them. Nope, there's a pig. See, you would think the pigs, or the boars I should say, would have medium armor, but they do not. Supposedly it's only predators. Bear is a predator, but they have heavy armor. Or leather, not armor. Woo, cable. So right now, I am just searching for wolves. I think this is where I started the video. I think we passed some nearby. Looks like there's an old castle over there. More void creatures, hello. Yeah, traveling by horseback this is definitely the way to go. This is so much faster. If you could just tame them, that'd be awesome, which I'm sure they're planning to add it. Oh, so here's the buffalo things. I'm not sure what they're called, but they give you heavy leather. So we don't need that. And I have plenty of heavy, and I have plenty of light. The medium is what I need. And for some reason, predators are so hard to find. Why? I have no idea. There's the turkeys. Can't remember what they're called. They're not turkeys, but they look like turkeys. Kind of sound like turkeys too. Oh, here we go. Load up my trusty 6-shooter here. So 2 medium hide. All right. Another wolf right here. Come on. There we go. These are one of the void creatures I was talking about. Very creepy. These don't have legs. Just have it's got a tail, spine. So I'm planning to make more Hytale content as the updates come out. I'm very invested in the game so far. Kind of brings me back to my childhood playing Minecraft in early alpha. It's funny to think back on then, like not thinking much about Minecraft and not realizing the global phenomenon that it was going to become. But I guess that's with all things. Not saying that this is going to become a global phenomenon, but I guess you could say that this is just kind of a hidden nostalgia, just playing a very early version of a game similar to Minecraft. So really kind of takes me back, just exploring, not knowing much about the game. And I mean, Minecraft is just Minecraft. I mean, everybody knows Minecraft, even if they don't play video games. They know what Minecraft is, I'm sure. But this is new. It's familiar, but it's new. Let's see here, we got another troll village. Oh, Troc village. Alright, let's not wake the Trocs up. I came across a big Troc camp the other day, and it was pretty sweet. Like it was built in an old castle. Hello. Ooh, what are these glowy things? Ah, azure crabs. Azure crab. Gotta love some glowing mushrooms. Alright, so now I'm back at the house. Got my medium hide. Let's make sure I don't have any more in my inventory. So we'll go over to the tanning rack. You can see I've already got some made, got some light leather. So hides are what you collect off the animals, and then you put them on your tanning rack. And then, after this bar goes all the way over here, you get leather. So we'll go ahead and take that off, put it in our chest. None of my chests are organized right now. I've just been stacking and filling them up. But a neat thing about them is if your chests are close enough to your workbenches, you don't have to actually have those items in your inventory. It can pull the items from the chest itself. So very, very cool quality of life feature. I really enjoy that. That's why I've just kind of stacked my chests up like this nearby. I kind of hope they make the radius a little bit bigger so you could do like separate rooms and then be able to access all your chests. But I know you can actually organize your chests and all that, but where's the fun in that? I don't have time for that. But anyways, so we'll get some more leather. So this is what I've been working on. I've been needing medium leather so that way I can make some more thorium armor. So as you can see, to make a thorium chest plate, got plenty of thorium ingot, linen scraps, which drop from a majority of the skeletons that you kill. Venom sacks, you can get them from quite a few mobs. I know spiders in particular is what you'll encounter early on. There are some locust bugs that you find out in the Badlands that fly. I don't recommend trying to take them on early because they do a lot of poison damage, but they also drop venom sacks. So you can make gauntlets, greaves, and shield. But yeah, here's the other metal type. So you got cobalt, adamantite, and mithril. So mithril's the best, but the zone where you can get, I'm assuming all of these items isn't in the game yet. But of course, if you use commands or go into creative mode, you can of course get mithril armor. Adamantite though, I'm pretty sure you can get. I think you get that all the way down below at the lowest levels. Got tons of iron, tons of copper. As you see, I've got a bunch of ores that I haven't even smelted yet because I really don't need it as of now. Still got more thorium. But yeah, got a pretty good haul so far. I'm sure many have done better than I have, but like I said, I've got a lot going on in life, so many distractions, but do the best I can. So yeah, now we have a thorium cuirass. Now I have an iron one that I don't need, but I'll keep that as a backup because I'm sure I will break this at some point. But with your iron, you get just projectile resistance, physical resistance. Of course, copper is a little less. But with thorium, you start getting poison resistance. So that'll help definitely with some of the other mobs. Like I said, once you start going to the Badlands, the locusts are crazy because they fly. They shoot you with their venom, and it is not a fun time. Highly recommend making a crossbow. The bows are really good, but the crossbow is where it's at because you have 6 shots, and it kind of loads up like a pistol does, and then you just quick fire in succession. And then the bows are just like the melee weapons, so you get that ultimate attack that builds up. Then of course you can still block, attack, whatnot. But yeah, that's this is Hytale. So far I'm enjoying it. Plan to make more content in the future. Figured I'd just make a quick little rundown, give some of my points on what I think about the game so far. Definitely plan on making more vids like this and more general content. If anybody in the comments has any questions or anything they would personally like to see or are curious about in the game, just let me know, and I will gladly make a video about it, include some content on it. But yeah, I'm very excited for what this game is going to turn into. So far, it's a pretty fun experience. I would definitely say for $20, this is not bad. But it is very early access, and there are quite a few bugs. But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff to do so far. So yeah, there's a bird. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time.